Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either are any of these blokes. This is my old mate Defending the Fatherland from Calm Clan, Defending the Fatherland in the Type 59. The Type 59 which was given away sort of at Christmas time as part of a raffle with those Christmas boxes. We don't want to talk about those Christmas boxes, a lot of people still pretty shitty about that, but Defending the Fatherland in the Type 59 has got the grooviest paint job I have ever seen on a tank, and the reason I say that is because when I finally got a Type 59 myself, thank you, Jimmy. Put the same paint job on it, and I reckon it looks like if Mr. Chow from The Hangover had a tank, this is how he'd have it painted. It looks very, very gangster with the gold wheels, the circles, the scribbles on it, the blue and the gold, the red and the gold. It looks absolutely fantastic. Anyway, in this game, this is going to be a double shot of Defending the Fatherland action. It was originally just going to be a demonstration of how much credits the Type 59 can create, but Defending the Fatherland on Fisherman's Bay, getting into a reasonably aggressive position here. Of course, it's got what's it called? Preferential matchmaking. The Type 59. So you never see a tier 10 in it unless you platoon up with the wrong person. You never see a tier 10, and this is probably not the best matchmaking for a preferential matchmaker. 5 tier 9 tanks on the enemy team. He's looking around. The Scorpion G, Charioteer, and the Object 704 all being spotted down here in the southwest. Not much else down here from the enemy team by the looks of it, but still lots of enemy tanks unspotted. You can see, if you look on the right, all those red dots, that's a modification that I run, which indicates whether or not the enemy tanks have been spotted or not. Blue means they have been spotted, but they're not right now. Red means that they're unspotted, and green means that they're currently lit, I believe. Anyway, back to Defending the Fatherland from Calm Clan. There's going to be two battles featuring him in this one. You might be thinking right now, gee, he's not having the best game. He's already down to 557 hit points. He's fired one damaging shot in anger. He's picked up nearly 900 and nearly 900 assisted damage. But what's he going to do here? He's in a little bit of trouble. Clearly, the enemy artillery is looking his way. Lots of enemy heavy tanks in the city. But what's up here that he doesn't have the hit points to trade with these enemy tanks? Let's see what he does here. I haven't watched this. I've seen the result, of course, but I haven't watched this game in full. But friendly artillery just dropped a turd on the Centurion 7-1's head. What else is left there? A 704, Hawk 12, Centurion, Charioteer. The Scorpion G is the only tank on Defending the Fatherland team that's been killed. He's the one that's killed it. He's certainly got his work cut out for him here. Down by one tank. Finally, the Hawk gets taken out by the Scorpion G. Showing great patience. He's just looking around, waiting for an opportunity maybe. He knows there's a Batchat 25 TAP, the baby Batchat, up in the middle along with the T26E4. Now the T26E4 is probably too slow to have moved out of that position. But he doesn't want these guys to be able to shoot him in the side if he comes to try and clean up whatever's left in the southwest. You can see the Charioteer only on 112 hit points. Something just shot the Type 4 heavy tank, and there's a T30 there as well. So he's got plenty of help there. But that Centurion 7-1's probably the one he's worried about. It's still on a reasonable amount of health. As a Type 4 gets rid of the Object 704, that's probably the most heavily armoured tank destroyer down there. Just the Charioteer on low hit points and the Centurion 7-1. Defending the Fatherland, getting a little bit brave here. Artillery kills the Charioteer, finds the Centurion 7-1, and it's time to start putting some damage into that medium tank. Standard rounds, 100mm gun, 250 damage, 181 penetration. That's standard rounds. 241 with APCR rounds, which is premium in this tank. One of the things people absolutely love in the Type 59 is that these standard rounds only cost about 200 credits, maybe 250 credits each shot. As a baby Batchat looks like he's coming to try and sort Defending the Fatherland out. Is he going to try and ram him? He does. He picks up the ram kill, bounces the baby Batchat's shot for 300 hit points, and just sort of shakes his head and says, what the hell was that? I don't know. I don't know what that was at all. Type 4 heavy with the T30 down here in the southwest. Lots of enemy tanks over there in the northeast trying to push towards where that GW Tiger P is and onto Defending the Fatherland's flag. Now, those tanks that were in the middle, the baby Batchat has been killed. The T26E4 Super Pershing is looks like he's now with those heavy tanks. defending the Fatherland, I reckon, is the one spotting those tanks. He picks up the kill on the M6A2E1. Pretty sure that is the mutant tank at tier 8, the premium American heavy tank. I think that's got breath matchmaking as well. Looking towards the E75 here. Has got APCR rounds loaded now. He's got premium rounds loaded. So bear that in mind when you look at the credit result in this game. Finds a VK100A1P. Sticking with premium ammunition now. Looking towards the tier 8 German heavy tank. The low just gets spotted up near defending the Fatherland. T54 Mod 1's been spotted down in the south. You would think that the T30 and the Type 4 Heavy might have that T54 Mod 1 covered. Defending the Fatherland wants to keep that low honest. He'll be hoping that low isn't just farming damage into these ones. The Mod 1 gets taken out, which means those guys in the south will probably no longer be spotted unless that Super Pershing goes all the way to spot the Type 4 and the T30. Super Pershing on defending the Fatherland's team, continuing to roll down towards the south as well. Defending the Fatherland, keeping this VK100O1P spotted, but nobody else really seems to be trying to shoot him. He takes him down to 54 hit points. It sounded like an artillery shell. That shot, I'm not sure where that shot went. Might have missed, I'd say. 3 kills to defending the Fatherland, 2,500 damage done, nearly 23-28 assisted damage, a little bit of block damage, 8-9's a score. There's that Super Pershing. He's clearly a little bit wary of the low, the premium tier 8 German heavy tank, who was last spotted not too far from where defending the Fatherland is, and now the T26E4 is sitting on the cap. The Type 4 heavy got killed in that skirmish down south. Defending the Fatherland finds a low, gets a shot into the side of the German premium tier 8 heavy tank. 8-9, 8-10's a score as the T30 gets taken out down in the south by artillery. T26E4, the one that was on the cap circle, just killed the low. Defending the Fatherland will be very happy about that. He doesn't want that low spotting him while he's in the middle. T26E4 is back on the cap. Now he's trying to outvision the E75 and the VK. He knows the VK is on very low hit points. The Scorpion G pinging G1. He's maybe concerned that there's something there. He wants to be able to snipe something. I'm not sure. We know what Scorpion G's like to do, defending the Fatherland. Sees the STI. Now the STI and enemy artillery clearly are resetting the base. T26E4, he needs to get out of there. He's not going to last there for much longer. Friendly artillery kills the enemy T26E4. That's the Super Pershing, and defending the Fatherland, looking for some more cheeky shots down towards that STI. It's going to take a few bullets to take him down, a few shells I should say, or a few rounds to get rid of that STI. He's down to 1231 hit points, and of course that STI just succeeded in doing what he was hoping to do, and that is to get rid of that Super Pershing. Scorpion G has all of a sudden gotten brave, probably because you can see where the enemy tanks have last been. The E75 and the VK both been spotted up in the northeast. Scorpion G, does he want to take on the STI? Artillery successfully counter batteries the enemy German artillery piece. Not sure what the Scorp G is doing. Would the Scorp G outvision an STI? Scorp G being German with possibly a good crew, STI being Russian, not known for its vision. One's a TD, one's a heavy. I don't know. I don't know if what this Scorpion G is thinking is he's on full health. So he could probably afford to take a shot, and he's probably got the speed on the STI if that's what if he's worried about it. Something fires towards the STI. Scorpion G does not take any damage. Just quickening up the quiet bits in this replay, because I have to go to work pretty soon. Let's see how he goes. The STI down there in the south. He won't be spotted for much longer. Artillery gets a shell in, and of course the Scorp G would have picked up that assisted damage. Down to 565 health, that STI. The Scorpion G running away, which is possibly the right thing to do. Scorpion G did cop about 300 or 400 damage there. Bit early to start working out the mathematics, but anyway, the STI is down to 565 hit points. That's probably three shots for defending the Fatherland, unless he can just keep him lit for the GW Tiger. Scorp G now running down for a different angle on the tier 9 Russian heavy tank. Defending the Fatherland picks up 24 assisted damage. That would have been a shot from artillery heading towards the Tier 9. The Tier 9 Russian heavy tank. There he is again. His 6th sense will be going off about now. That's why he's reversing. Because that's what happens when your 6th sense goes off and you're not sure who's spotting you. First reaction is probably to put the thing into reverse. That's concerning. VK finds Defending the Fatherland. Defending the Fatherland is on 358 hit points. He bounces the STI. Artillery kills a VK. Thank you, artillery. That's what he'll be saying. Enemy artillery hits Defending the Fatherland. So we know he's up there somewhere. We haven't seen that E75 for a long, long time. And now I think it's probably time to start looking at that STI. Defending the Fatherland pings the map. That's where artillery last was. The E75 gets killed by the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. I didn't even see the E75 pop up. The STI gets taken out by the Scorpion, and that's just going to leave the M40, M43. He's dangerously close to water. We know what sometimes happens with artilleries when they're near the water. There's sometimes they get attracted to the water through no fault of their own, I'm sure. We're hoping it doesn't happen in this replay. He's over there. He hit me, Defending the Fatherland, letting his teammates know where he might be. Tries a high explosive round. The high explosive round doesn't quite work. Oh, what's he doing? What's this clan doing? Peekaboo from Mate's clan. No, why did you do that? He drowns the tank and Defending the Fatherland puts another shot into him, because that's what happens. When I found that out just the other day when the I was watching a live stream and that happened. The crew died, but you could still get one shot in. Anyway, Defending the Fatherland ended up with an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for that epic performance on Fisherman's Bay. Not only an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, but also he picked up the Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage he did. Hand of God, Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Confederate, Kamikaze Medal for that ram kill on the Baby Bat Chat. That was just crazy. 3,627 damage, 3 kills, 1629 base experience. That's a base score without the daily double or a premium account multiplier. He fired 19 shots, 16 hit, 15 did damage, 3,627. Nearly 2,000 of it sniped. I didn't feel like... he was taking opportunities from the other side of the map sometimes. 3,000 assisted damage, and look at these credits. He did have a personal reserves running as well, but he made 162,215 credits after tax. That's with a premium account, even though he did fire some premium ammunition in that 12-minute game. As we move on to our second and final battle, featuring Defending the Fatherland. Defending the Fatherland, you would have seen he had 2 marks of excellence on the gun barrel of that Type 59. And if you look closely, you can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on the gun barrel of the Leopard PTA. Of course, that's a Tier 9 German medium tank, Leopard PTA, the one that leads to the Leopard. This goes down to where traditionally you might normally see heavy tanks going down here, but Defending the Fatherland, he's not scared. He'll get up there and get stuck right into these enemy tanks. Does cop a shot from the enemy artillery though, the GW Panther. Luckily, it was only a Tier 7 artillery. I think if it was a Tier 9 artillery, you certainly would have felt it. Of course, the Leopard PTA, not known for its armour. It's got a very, very good gun though, 105mm gun, 390 alpha damage, 268 penetration, that's with standard, 330 with heat rounds, which is a premium. He's running chocolate there. He's running chocolate as a premium consumable in the Leopard PTA, Defending the Fatherland. Pops a shot into the top of the turret of the T26E4. The T29 kills the Lorraine 40T. Of course, this is a Tier 9 game, just 2 Tier 9 tanks on each team. Leopard PTA on each side. And of course, Defending the Fatherland's got the German Waffenträger Panzer IV. The enemy team has the T30, the heavily armoured American tank destroyer. Looking at the minimap, there's gets a shot into the Scorp, pulls back. He doesn't want that Scorpion G shooting him with that high alpha gun, even though it's a Tier 8. And of course, there's Tier 7s in this game as well, which should be Easy pickings for somebody like Defending the Fatherland, who's an absolute champion at this game. He knows what he's doing from Calm Clan. He's already up to 1,200 hit points of damage. A little bit of assisted damage. Playing around here where the heavy tanks traditionally go, but there's only 2 enemy heavy tanks. That's probably why he thought, yeah, I'll do that. And one of them's this Tiger 1, who's about to really feel it. I'm not sure where the other enemy heavy tank is, or if he's even been spotted. Tiger P is the other one. That's haven't seen him yet. Let's see how we go. Continues to keep that gun firing. Picks up the kill on the VK30-02D. That's 1 kill, 23-24 hit points of damage done. The score's 2-zip. And Defending the Fatherland, looking for more opportunities down here in the southeast or the eastern part of this map, where normally the heavy tanks go. He does. Did he get shot? Who did he get shot by? A Tiger 1 there. It looks like his crew got stunned again by artillery. Doesn't look like he lost any hit points though. As he moves around to this corner, looking towards the WZ-132 Challenger, and maybe is that Comet going to poke around this corner? I can guarantee you he'll be punished if he does. 2 alls are scored. 2 tanks have been killed. A T-29 and a Leo, both at Tier 7 on Arctic region. Defending the Fatherland, looking to do something different here. 2-3. They're down by a tank now. They were winning 2-zip. Now they're down 2-3. He's up to 2744 damage already. He's still got nearly 1,000 hit points up his sleeve, but that T30, which he's just looking at then, can make pretty short work of that 978 hit points that he's got left. He does not want to get shot by that big American gun. 2-3, 2,744 damage. A little bit of assisted damage. 1 kill. Defending the Fatherland, looking at trying to take advantage of maybe this central part of the map, or it looks like he might be thinking about moving around to the northwest. A few tanks get taken out there. Gets a shot into the Comet. Wasn't expecting him to have that. That's why I started quickening it up there, because I do have to go to work pretty soon. Puts another shot towards the Comet. Doesn't quite land it as the Udes picked up that kill. That brings the score up to 5-all. 3,136 damage done. Now it looks like he might be thinking about going towards the northwest. What's left up there? Leopard PTA and the T-34-100. That's a Tier 7 Czech medium tank. Looking. Here comes the enemy Leopard PTA, looking like he's trying to flex against the couple of Tier 7 light tanks there. He's on low health though, 233 hit points. And that's why Defending the Fatherland says, thank you very much. But he doesn't penetrate him. Luckily, the return shot comes and misses as well. He wants to get rid of that Tier 9 German medium tank. And the T-71DA, well done. It's the little Tier 7 light tank. That's got a pretty handy gun as well. The T-7, or the old version of the T-71 did anyway. Not too sure if the new version has as well. I think it still is pretty groovy tank. Anyway, good night Irene, he says to the T-34-100 at Tier 7. 2 kills to Defending the Fatherland. Finally they're ahead again. 7-6 to 3,275 damage. A little bit of assisted damage. And a look at the map, this is just a bizarre one, isn't it? T-26E4's going it up alone in the northwest. That's where the Tiger P went. That's why he wasn't down here in the south. Some big guns there though, the T-30. Artillery doing the right thing, focusing on that T-30. That T-30 with the 700 alpha damage gun, that could ruin people's day quite fast. T-26E4, Super Pershing, pushing the northwest, Defending the Fatherland, coming to help him. Finds the Tiger P, puts 1 shot into him. Looks like Super Pershing might have shot him as well. 1 more should be enough to kill the Tier 7 German heavy tank. Artillery shoots Defending the Fatherland yet again, stuns his crew. Quick tap of the 4 key fixes the crew, and he continues to roll forward on 4,000 damage, 3 kills, 719 assisted, and rolling up towards the northeastern base, looking for that challenger, the WZ, of course that GW Panther. We think the GW Panther was shooting from up around here. Let's see what Defending the Fatherland does. Can see lots of friendly tanks still back at the base though. The Udes, the Waffenträger Panzer IV, the SU-12244, they're all back at the base, probably waiting for this push. Scorpion G, the Tiger, and the T-26E4. All the big guns have been taken out. There's no Tier 9s left on the enemy team. The Waffenträger Panzer IV hasn't really left that position for most of the game. Not sure about the Udes and the SU, but there's been a lot of tanks in this general vicinity all game long, as Defending the Fatherland finds the Scorpion G and kills him. I think he's gone this way because he thinks that if artillery's up here, which is like we think, Artillery can't hurt him from this position. He's already gotten rid of the Scorpion G for his 4th kill. Over 4,000 damage done now. Looking for an opportunity. The WZ 132 killed that LTTB who was trying to light from the north, and Defending the Fatherland says, "Don't worry, little light tank. I've got this. I'll come and spot for you." And T26E4 staying back there. Wonder why. He's still got plenty of hit points there. His name's Canberra. There's the Tiger 1. He cops a shot from the Tiger 1, damages his turret, fixes it with a quick tap of the 5 key, backing right out of there. Even though that Tiger 1's down to 118 hit points, he does not want artillery to shoot him as he pushes around that corner. Moves back around. Finally, these guys have left the base, and they're going for a push up the east. Now defending the Fatherland, moving back up there. He knows the WZ-132 is no longer camping up in the corner. He's running away from the T26E4 straight into these enemy tank destroyers. There's the enemy T26E4. Defending the Fatherland says, "Thank you, I'll take my 5th kill." 4,500 damage done. 11-7. A little bit of assisted damage. I just heard something pretty big go there. How he didn't get the assisted damage into that Challenger, I'll never know. But maybe it was this guy here. Maybe he was spotting him as well. Tiger 1, that looks like he's going to be his next target on 118 hit points. Artillery did that for him, so may as well go for the Challenger. Why not, eh? At least if he goes up here, Artillery can't shoot him either. Looking for the kill on the Challenger, he takes it. That's his 6th kill, and of course the top gun. 13-8's the score, just 2 enemy tanks left, just the Artillery and that WZ who's down in the south. You think that WZ will be in a world of trouble down there if they can catch him. And there's that Artillery. Nothing better than getting a revenge shot into somebody that shot you. Now, that Artillery has been focusing on defending the Fatherland all game long. He fixes his gunner, waits for his reload. Pop, thank you very much. 7 kills, 15-8. Somebody's capping, but who cares? We'll call that a win any day of the week. And that was defending the Fatherland on Arctic region. As a follow-up game to the Type 59 battle. Bit of a different one, that one. Yeah, it was alright. That's what he's called this replay. An ace tanker, bruiser, duelist, fire for effect, high caliber, top gun for those 7 kills. He certainly carried that one. Nearly 5,000 damage done all up. 7 kills, 1364 base experience. He fired 20 shot, 18 hit, 17 went through. Well, they're known for their accuracy, the Leopard prototype A's, and not too bad at all. Cost him a couple of credits, but it doesn't matter because he just made 160,000 in that Type 59 replay. And just a few games later, he, even though it was a draw, he picked up his 3 mark of excellence. 3 marks of excellence that's a pretty good achievement in any high tier tank. Well done defending the Fatherland. Thank you so much for the replays, mate. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that kind of jazz. We do have that $1,000 giveaway once we get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, and of course check us out on Twitch down below. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the replays. Defending the Fatherland. Take care and see you all next time.